Sorry if I'm not my bubbly self in this upcoming video. I have no idea what's going on with my head. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie and I don't know what's going on with this, okay? The voice. I don't know if it's a cold that's starting. I don't know if it's allergies, but it is sultry, so we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. Don't mind the noise downstairs if you can hear it. My parents and family apparently are hard of hearing and always need their things to be loud. So today's video is where I come and show you guys all the books that I accumulated for the month prior. So this is my August book haul. And here are the books. I think there's 27. Look, I really need to explain myself. I don't buy all of these books personally myself. Some I do. But I am a member of several like book exchange groups on Instagram. So we do like monthly book swaps. We have gift trains. So I get a lot of books in the mail, but I am always sending a book in return of what I get. So technically, yes, I'm still spending the money, but you know, it's my money and I will use it however I see fit. Although I feel like I need to explain myself sometimes because people in the comments could just be nasty about me buying books. It's like, leave me alone. So we're just going to get into the books. I don't know what some of them are about, but I do know the genre. So that's like a step in the right direction, because usually I'll put books on my wish list if I hear someone talking about it. I'm like, oh, ad, or the cover, ad. So sometimes I don't know, but that's fine. That's fine. We're not here because I know about all the books all the time, because we know that's not. Okay. We know! So we're going to start, and the first book, I did get myself this book because it was like I finished the week off at work, so I'm like, let's buy yourself a book, and it was on sale. So this is The Single Dad by Marnie Mann. I think this is book 1 in the Dalton Brothers series. I have read book 5, but I wanted to go back and read the other ones, and technically they're all standalones, so you don't have to read them in order. But this one is about a nanny and father. So she's his nanny. So it sounds like they have like this one night stand type of thing. They meet at a bar. He takes her home. They have a night. And then she is going to an interview the next day to be a nanny. And he's the guy doing the interview. Could you not be so loud with the truck, please? Thank you. So he's the guy that's interviewing for the job. So I don't know if it's a boy or girl, daughter. I think it's a daughter. Yeah. So single dad. I mean, it tells you what it is. Like pretty much that tells you what it is. But I do like Marnie Mann and I like her spice. So I'll be excited to get into the series again. The next book is Take Me Now by J.H. Croy. And I think this is book 8 or 9 in the Light My Fire series. And this is about neighbors. This woman moves in and this guy's cat has a liking to her and starts to like always go over to her house, and he's got like a crush on her. Well, he starts developing a crush too. So like, hey, why don't we do like a neighbors with benefits thing? And we always know how that ends up. So, you know, HEA, it always ends up the same. And I think he's a fireman, so I'm pretty sure the Light My Fire series is all about firemen in the firehouse. So they're always short, quick reads. I'm pretty sure I have them all now. I think this was the last one that I needed. So, plus it has to do with a cat. And if you don't know me, I love cats. I have many. I'm not gonna say how many, but I have many. So any type of story with animals in it, I'm there. Okay, the next book is Into the Tide by Laura Pavlov. I think this is book 1 in the Cottonwood Cove series. This is a brother's little sister. No. What is this? What? Okay, she is his best friend's little sister. There we go. My brain's not working. Oh no. Okay. His best friend's little sister. he's always just kind of looked out for her, kind of saw her as, you know, the kid next door, little sister type. Then she comes home for the summer and he notices, hey, she's not little anymore. And his best friend asks if he will hire her at his restaurant. So I guess that's where their relationship will take place and bloom. But I still have yet to read any Laura Pavlov, and I'm really wanting to because she writes really good small town romances from what I hear. So I need to like bite the bullet and do it. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, the next book is The Hot Mess and the Heartthrob by Pippa Grant. Oh, she's not Matt though. There we go. So I hear a lot about Pippa Grant, a lot of rom-com situations. This one is about a single mom who runs a bookstore, and the heartthrob musician that she absolutely loves comes in one day. And I guess a relationship kind of sparks from there, but I've never read Pippa Grant, so I thought I would give it a chance. I just stuck one of her books on my wish list and it was sent to me, so this is the one. But his eyes are gorgeous, so I mean, he's got that going for him, so we'll see if I enjoy her writing. Next, I went ahead and just bought myself the next book in Salacious Players Club that I needed, High Spitter. I've already read this. This is Ronan and Daisy's story. It's a 34 age gap, 34 years, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's set place in the Salacious Players Club. It's age gap, it's daddy kink, you know, so it's got all your things. I mean, I've already talked about it on the channel, so like, you know, but just know it's age gap, daddy kink. That's all you really need to know. The next book is Wrong for You by Harlow Ray, and I don't know a thing about this book. It's, I think, a second chance, but it was the dude. This guy, this was a complete cover buy. He's gorgeous. I know he's a single father, so like, I do know that, but he's just gorgeous. So that's why I put it on my list, and I will read it because that man, gorgeous. I was then at Walmart, and that's a dangerous place. I went ahead and got by Kennedy Ryan Longshot. I think these are like the new republished editions. I think this is book 1. I think. There's 3 books in it, but I think this is book 1. And I don't even know what this is about. She kissed the prince and he turned into a fraud. Now her fairy tale is upside down. Look, a lot of people love this series, so I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a shot, see how I like it. I still haven't read a Kennedy Ryan, I know. Look, I'm slow on the uptake. It's fine. I will get there eventually. But I'm excited, scared, a little nervous. I don't know if this is the one that's emotional for people, but I guess I'll find out. And then I got Never Never by Colleen Hoover and Taryn Fisher. Yes, I am a Colleen Hoover fan. I will not say stan because, like, I'm not diehard, but I enjoy her books. The ones I've read, I've enjoyed. I haven't read one that I haven't, so until that happens, I will continue to read her books. But this is actually more of a thriller than like a chick lit, which, interesting. I have read Verity by her, so I know she can do thrillers. But this is about a couple who wake up and don't remember each other, and they have to discover like what happened and why they forgot their relationship and I guess everything else. I don't know. Look, I had a client in a session tell me this was a really good book, so I took their word for it and I bought it. The next book is Cruel Seduction by Katie Robert. This is book 5, I want to say, in the Dark Olympus series, or is it 4? It's 4 or 5. And in this one, I can't remember who we're following. We are following 3 people. Who is it? So it looks like it's Aphrodite, Hephaestus, and Pandora. Those 3. And then when you pre-order it from Auntie's bookstore, you get a little art. So there's like the book art that goes with it. I don't know anything other than it being a throuple. I know nothing about it. I just like the retellings that she does of the mythology. I always have a good time with them. Okay, the next 4 books were from the Last Chapter bookstore. They had a book box, which was Brother's Best Friend. I think that's what it was, Brother's Best Friend. So we have Finding You by Lena Hendricks. Now, mind you, I don't know what these are about other than the trope. So we have this one. I've never read Alina Hendricks, so I think this is book 1 in a series. So that'll be good. If I like it, I can continue. If not, I don't need to continue. Mine for Yours by Harlow Ray. Filthy Beautiful by Jane or Janie Diamond. And then The Broken One by Brittany Saheen. This one I've heard good things about, so I'm excited to get to dive into this one. I always see reels on Instagram for this one, so this one I'm excited for. The next book is Sinners Anonymous by Somay Sketcher. I have no idea what this one's about either. I remember I was watching someone's video and they were talking about this book. I'm like, oh, that sounds good, so I just added it. I have no idea what this is about. Don't know. But it sounded, at the time, really good. So, and I would look on the back. I really would, guys. But, like, I'm not feeling 100%. And my glasses aren't on. And I'm just, it's a day. I'm a hot mess express. Oh, my goodness. Okay, the next 4 books, my friend off Instagram was selling. So I'm like, sure, I will take them off your hands. You're having a baby. You need the extra money. So I was like, sure, I feel good doing this. So we've got Bait by Jade West, which is a dark romance. But I haven't read Jade West, so I want to. So we have this one by Jade West, and then we have Sugar Daddies by Jade West. I mean, the cover is kind of explanatory. I do know what this one's about. I know she's like this couple who are 2 men want to have a baby, and they want her to be like the surrogate, I think. And then they're like all 4. I'm assuming it's going to be like a throuple. So I think that's the gist of this book. And then I got Ruthless Creatures and Savage Hearts by J.T. Geisner. I want to get into this series, so I went ahead and bought the first 2 books. I don't know if there's more than, I think there's 4 altogether, but it's Mafia. I have yet to get into the Mafia world of JT's. I love her writing, so I'm definitely excited to finally own those, which I think they're on KU, so it doesn't really matter, but I wanted the hardcover copies. I then finally, so if you don't know the story here, I read Off to the Races beginning of the year, I think, by Elsie Silver, and I had the first book with the people on the cover, and I didn't get a chance to buy the other ones because she took them off and her special editions were put on Amazon. I scoured eBay and finally found the 3 other ones that I needed from with the original covers from a bookstore. Well, they came to my house, ended up not being the books, ended up being the new special editions. And she was like, don't worry, they're coming back. And they finally came back and I got them. So we've got a photo finish, a false start, and the front runner. So now I have all the people covers of the Gold Rush Ranch series. I still need to finish it. I haven't even started the other series. I can't start the other series until I finish this one, okay? It's just who I am. The next book is The Right Move by Liz Tomford. This is the 2nd book in, I think, Windy City series. They're sports romances, and I think this is following a friend from the first one. I don't know if it's basketball, hockey, something. Everyone loves these books. So I have the first one. Now I have the second one. And then I was gifted The Anti-Hero by Sarah Kate. I've already read this one as well, but now I have the copy. And I actually, again, you know me and my discreet covers. I'm not like a huge fan, but I liked the discreet cover of this, but I just liked being able to see Adam. So we got ourselves the Adam cover. And then I was gifted Lyrics of a Small Town by Abby, is it Glines? I think it's Glines. And I think she comes back into town because of her grandmother, something happening to her. And when she's there, she gets back together with someone that she knew when she was younger. I could be completely wrong about that. I probably am, but my brain's not working right now. So we're going to blame it on whatever is going on with my voice. I then, why? So I pre-ordered this book from Books A Million, and it came. It's a new release. It's Crossed by Emily McIntyre, but they decided to put a sticker. Like, I would think bookstores know that book collectors, book buyers don't want a sticker on the cover. I'm buying it for the cover. Well, I'm buying it for the story, but I'm also buying it for the cover. And I don't want a stupid sticker on it. But this is an autographed, I think it was, I'm pretty sure I bought it because it was, yeah, it has the book plate in it. This is her next book in the Never After series, which is, this one is a retelling of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Haven't read it yet, of course, but now I have it, and she's going to look so nice with the other ones in this series. And then my last two books were Book of the Months for August. Yeah, because I skipped September. There are two thrillers. We have None of This Is True by Lisa Joel and Just Another Missing Person by Gillian McAllister. So I do love my thrillers. October's coming up. I'll probably be reading more of them. So I wanted to have some new ones. But those are all the books that I have for August. I already have a pile starting for September. Do not come at me. Do not shame me. Leave me alone. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new and would like to join the family. I would love for you to stick around. My social media is linked down below as always, my Goodreads and my Instagram, if you would like to stay more up to date and day to day with what I am reading. But leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've read any of these books, which ones you've enjoyed, or if you want to leave me an emoji, leave me the book stack emoji because I have one right here in front of me. So I'm going to go and rest my voice now because I probably sound gnarly to you guys. I sound it in my ears. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.